Oh, no.
Good morning. I would have much rather been here last week. I was very sick. I did not enjoy my 3-day weekend. So I'm happy to be here today and feel much better. So just a reminder, it's summertime. We all know because it's super hot outside. And when the grandkids visit, if they don't have a driver's license, they can't drive your golf cart. I know it's sad, and I know they got those pleading little eyes, but try to remember that. And also, if it's after dark, please remember to turn your lights on your golf cart. I've had several reports that we've had some without lights. And just for your own safety, if you're walking early in the morning or late at night, it's always a good idea to have a flashlight or those nice reflective vests that the HOA has. So just for your own safety, please remember that. Gary has quite a list for us this morning, but I promise he's going to be short and sweet. Maybe. So I'm going to turn it over to Gary, and I'll be in the community room until coffee's over if you need me. I hope everybody has a great week.
Thank you, Tammy. Good morning, Tanglewood. I'm sure that you guys have noticed that I grow lots of gray hair over this weekend. It was not like that Thursday when I left here. I have about 3 things I'd like to go over with you this morning. And let me tell you a little thing first before I get to them. The thing that drives me here is to try my best to provide Tanglewood residents with the best community that money can buy. Because they pay money to live here, good money. And in return, I want to give them the best community that I'm capable of. And with that, I also depend on the resident here to help me accomplish that. Sounds strange, but I'll explain. Over this past weekend, this morning, we've had to close your pool. Anybody know why? Okay, the pool will be closed for the next 26 hours today. And that is as the result of feces in the pool this morning. Now, somebody knew that, and that's where the resident come in. Somebody knew that had happened, but I did not get a call. Had I got a call out of the dispatcher team, and you'd have your pool today. That's where this is leading. Had I got a call, you would have your pool today. It would not have been closed for 26 hours today. We would have started 26 hours yesterday. But the bigger story to that is somebody knew that happened. Somebody for sure, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, I don't know, because somebody closed the pool after that happened, but did not give me a call. I'd like to do better in the future. If such a thing happened, I would like somebody to please call me. Number one, I would like it not to happen, but if it happened, incident happened, somebody please give me a call so we can take care of it sooner rather than later. And just a reminder by my superior, just reminding me to let you know that my phone number is in the back of every newsletter. Okay? So let's try and grapple with that, and let's do better in the future. Number 2, it was also reported to me this morning, and I did not get a call again, that we had running water running outside our door in one of our bathrooms. Overflowing, water running outside through the door. Did not get a call. Did nobody see that? Now, of course, it may not be your duty or your responsibility, but it will help, because if you have a $2 problem, it's much easier to fix than when you got a $1,000 problem. And when something starts small, if you don't address it, guess what? It's going to grow big. And once it grows big, it's harder to solve or more costly. So please, in the future, if such a thing should happen and you witness to it, please give me a call. And another thing I want to say about calls, sometimes when somebody called me about something and I said, thank you, but somebody else called me, I got the information, I'm working on it, they say, sorry to bother you. You're not bothering me. I don't know if it's my tone that makes you feel that you're bothering me, but your call to me on anything and everything is very welcome. I want you to know that. Of course, I got a deep tone voice, and it might scare some people and think that I'm mean and say sorry to bother you, but you're not bothering me at all. I would like that. That's would be a good thing. Number 3, we have an air station at the shop, at the woodwork shop just outside our fence, where you can fill your tire if you got low tires. Again, over this past weekend, someone or something, it might have been a raccoon, I don't know, happened to break the nozzle, and air running out freely, non-stop. As the result of that, the air compressor went up to like 700 degrees on the outside. Now, I'm making that up, but that is as hot as it was reported to me on the outside. And we think that another hour of that would have burned a $500 compressor. Now, here's where that's bad. If I have to buy a compressor for $500, I may was thinking about adding a flower bed, but because I got to buy a compressor, I'll do that instead. So that will take away from the beauty of what I intended to have going on here. But the bigger story of that is when something is not norm, somebody, if it is seen or witnessed by somebody, would you please call me? It's very important. I think I've run my mouth quite enough this morning. One more thing. Since I heard the laugh, I'm adding. Our gates. I've got calls this weekend, twice, I think both Saturday and Sunday, or Friday and Saturday, but twice this weekend, that your 27 gate is not working. I dispatched somebody after the first call, which I thought at the time that it was someone that had been pressing the wrong code, and therefore, by the way, if you go to that gate, and for example, you did not press the pound, and you press the proper number, or the correct number, but you do it like 3 times, the gate going to lock out on you. It's not going to function for about 7 to 10 minutes. It's going to think that an intruder is trying to get in, and it's going to shut down. Then I got the call. I got a call, we got a line of vehicle, your gate not working. Now I would dispatch somebody. He will take 10, 15 minutes to get there. When he get there, the gate is functioning well. There was no problem. And I've got 2 calls like this over the weekend. I did not dispatch him the second time because I knew what was going on, and there has been no more call. Now somebody indicate to me it's an intermediate problem. There's no such thing with the gate. Somebody pressing the wrong code, and therefore the gate locked out. So if we would please try to remember at all time, you must do the pound sign before the number. That's the front gate. Both gate, the back gate you don't have to do pound, but if you do pound, it will still open. So I'm not worried about that. But 27 pound, you must do the 27 gate. Sorry, you must do the pound first before the entry. So let's try to do a better job in the future, because not that it's a concern, but each time I dispatch somebody, I got to pay them 2 hours. So if we would, please try to remember the code, and sometimes it's resident. By talking with them, oh, I forgot to put the pound. But that's what I think that is happening on the gate. Of course, the Schumacher had a true problem this past weekend. The electric to it had been tripped, and we had to reset that, but it's operating properly right now. That's all I have. I wish everybody a wonderful day, and thanks for listening to me. Thank you.